Welcome back to MFO, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to another episode. I've got a tip for you today when it comes to throwing your hollow-bodied frogs, especially in any lakes that are kind of northern types of lakes. And this is a tip that comes from a lot of top quality pros that are from the north. And I'm telling you, I know that I've heard this from my buddy Steve Lopez. I've heard it from Matt Steffen. This is something that's going to get you more bites, and it's going to keep you from wasting time throwing to unproductive mats, duckweed, milfoil, things like that. You're going to be able to key right where you need to get those big blow-ups on your hollow-bodied frog. Guys, stick around and we will be back right after this. Welcome back to Mark Fisher Outdoors, everybody. I'm Mark Fisher. We're talking about throwing a frog, and it's not done. We're not done throwing frogs yet. You can still catch fish on a frog, and like I said, some of my buddies who are top pros that come from the north know this secret, and to be honest, I don't think this is a secret that a lot of anglers, especially southern anglers, are aware of. The reality is that when you're first searching for frogfish and you're working this big entire mat, we've done episodes where we talk about there's certain key areas, whether it's the edges, whether it's where, hey, I got a clump of lily pads that's surrounded by milfoil, and so there's different types of weeds, whether it's, holes in the weeds where maybe the bottom contour is different. Yes, those are high percentage areas that there's a good chance that there are fish there and that they're going to react to your frog when you throw a frog. But let's say you just got this mat and it's just, this giant milfoil mat, and there really isn't, to the eye, there's no distinguishing characteristics of what spot's better or not, okay? And so you're going down there and you're twitching your frog, twitch, 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 and you make another cat, and you're seeing these lines in the duckweed or whatever. Okay, I'm making line, and you're just not. The key to this, and this is the tip, this is the big secret, is burn that frog, okay? Don't worry about twitching that frog. When you are going to a mat that just looks big and expansive and you have no idea, where the key areas are in that mat, but all the other, issues look good, like there should be fish here, make those long casts, burn that frog back, and just work it fast. Don't worry about twitching. Don't worry about anything else. Throw the bait, burn it back. And I mean, I'm talking burn it back, almost like you were reeling it in. What you're looking for is one fish to kind of blow up. He's probably not going to get hooked, probably just going to blow up behind it. But now that's keyed you in on, there are fish there. Now go and work that area slow. Twitch that bait. Go back not only fishing for that fish, but the fact that there are probably other fish in that general area. And the reality is that there are probably other fish in that general area because there's something different that you can't see from your boat looking into the mat. But again, maybe there's a change of weeds, or maybe there's a contour difference, or maybe there's a rock pile or something like that there. There's probably something there that's got them there as opposed to everywhere else on this big mat. But you don't need to go and just slowly ply that entire gigantic 100-yard mat. Go and really move that frog fast. Really fast, almost like you're retrieving that bait, almost like you've finished your working and now you're just quick speed reeling it in, almost that fast. No twitches, no nothing, just do it. You're looking to get that one blow up that's probably going to miss it. You're not going to catch that fish, but it's going to tell you that those fish are there. Once you do that, Then go back and work that area slowly. Now, what I will say, and I do this, I will follow that strategy. Work it really fast. Every once in a while, if I'm in that mat and I do see something that I look at and go, my instincts are telling me, there's a clump of lily pads in this milfoil. There's a duckweed circle in this milfoil, something like that. Now I'll slow it down around that area that I look at and visually say, I think that could be something that's holding fish. And I'll do that. So if I'm working this big, long 100-yard stretch, I'm zipping that bait back, zipping that bait back, zipping that bait back, and then all of a sudden I get to something that looks juicy. I'm not just going to zip that bait back. I'm going to work it. Now I'm past that, and I'm just into the regular, standard, slop stuff. Okay, work that bait back, Oh, there's something that looks juicy. I'll throw to that. And I'll do that. So, but again, that's going to save me time and practice. It's once I locate the area that a fish blows up on it, now I'm going to work that frog very meticulously and slow and and popping it and working it around the specific holes and things like that. But work your bait fast, speed reel that frog, and see if that doesn't save you time during practice. And quite honestly, even if you're out fun fishing, work it fast going down, you get that one blow. Now you can spend some time and actually fish that area. It's a tip that a lot of northern guys know, but I don't know whether that's something that a lot of anglers know about. Love to hear your thoughts on this and your opinions. Guys, if you haven't, I'd also really, really appreciate it if you would hit the subscribe button, become a part of the Mark Fisher Outdoors community. I appreciate everybody who's been doing that. Thank you for tuning in. Please share these videos with buddies. We're trying to get things going, and lately we've been kind of in a dry spell, so I'd love it if I can ask for your help to do that and get these videos out there a little bit, share them with friends. The best thing you can do to help is subscribe, send a comment, hit the like button, share it with a buddy. If you can do those things, that helps me out a lot, and we really appreciate it. Guys, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you again tomorrow on another episode of Mark Fisher Outdoors. You take care, everybody.